and also situations. But then again, market may change beyond our imaginations. Just like what we have seen last year, the COVID-19 just comes so unprecedented and so suddenly. So whatever predictions that the market is down in last year was not accurate. Actually, the market went up. So similarly, any kind of market conditions can also shift the predictions and also the projections in different directions. So disclaimer applies. And real estate investments is not about a short-term investments. In fact, it is never a saving plans which provide liquidity. So in all aspects, for all consumers that is listening right now, if you intend to participate in purchasing a property and make this as your investment, it is deemed to be a long-term investment and is not a short-term hunting. Okay, so for that, I will begin tonight's presentation. So I would like to say hello to everybody and take a look at your chats in the chat group. Okay, can everyone say hello in the chat group there? Hello, everyone. Great. Hi, Robin. Hi, Josephine. Hi, Catherine. Hi, Eugene. All right, so all you guys are there. Very good. Okay, actually, I'm every day at ERA, which is the ERA buildings at Toa Payoh Central. In fact, now I'm in the Realty podcast by ERA, a webinar and a podcast room that we have just built for the purpose of conducting webinars and also trainings for all ERA professional agents. So our intentions is to bring forward more conducive environment for our real estate advisors to provide you with insights that is useful for your real estate decisions. All right, so tonight I will be talking about Normanton Park. And these are the three things that I will be highlighting on, which are the three solid reasons why Normanton Park is a great choice. I will talk about the marketing mix of products, price, and place. So these are the three reasons that I will be highlighting on. All right, first up, it's about product. Now, all the new launches and condominiums in Singapore is divided into different categories of product. And in this case, it is a condominium. It is that segment of the market that most upgraders and Singaporeans purchase. And in fact, product can be divided into different types. So for these condominium products, it is in the category of mega development. As a matter of fact, mega developments are projects that have more than 1,000 units. So for Normanton Park, it is situated in the rest of the core central region in District 5. It is known as a mega development with 1,862 units. So what's so big deal about a mega development, and why should you pay attention to mega developments like Normanton Park? There are three things that I would like to highlight here. Number one is potential. The potential of investment returns for mega development. Number two is about protections. Protections means the security of your investments and provides more support in terms of capital appreciations. And number three is priceless investments in terms of providing the best for the homeowners who are staying in that development. So let's talk about the potential of a mega development. All right. So first up, in a mega development, there are obviously more facilities. You know, you will be spoiled choice for all the facilities that is provided by mega developments. Similarly, your tenant, if you are buying for investment, your tenant will also be spoiled of choice. And can you imagine, for the same kind of rental that someone is paying in the locations, wouldn't it be better to rent an apartment that is able to enjoy more facilities than another development. So for that reasons, that is also part of the reasons why investors participate and purchase mega developments for higher returns. Let's take a look at some comparisons that we have done between mega developments and boutique developments. So this table here shows you that all these developments that has more than 1,000 units, all right, the medium rent that tenant is paying for mega developments, it's $3.74 per square foot per month. And in terms of rental volume, mega developments command more rental transactions. That means there are more transactions in a mega development. It means it's only natural that there's more transactions because there's more units in the development. If you take a look at boutique developments, now boutique developments are developments that is, in this case, less than 100 units. So the median rent for boutique developments, okay, is at $2.99. Okay, and so there is a difference between the median rent of a mega development and a boutique development. And in terms of transactions, because the development has lesser units, the projects will also experience lower transaction volume. All right, so having said that, there is higher rents for mega development. And the good thing is, because there is a lot of owner in the developments, it is the maintenance fees of maintaining the large development is divided by more owner. And for that reasons, the maintenance fees is also lower for mega development, and therefore provides higher rental returns for mega developments. So I would like to illustrate here by showing you what is the maintenance fee for Normanton Park. All right, the affordable maintenance fees that is for Normanton Park as compared to other projects in the 𝓚 region. So for Normanton Park, for the 1-bedroom unit, the maintenance fees is it's estimated to be $225 to $270. And for 2-bedroom, it's about $270. 3-bedroom is 315, 4 bedrooms 315, 5 bedrooms 315, and strata landed is about 360. But if I take a look at the rest of the project in 𝓚, for that 1-bedroom is 400. So you can see that there is a difference in that maintenance fees, and for the rest of the units, okay, there's also different. So with that, I would just want to zoom in into a 3-bedroom to show you some numbers. Okay, assuming I take all the 𝓚 maintenance, it will be averaging about $411. Okay, so with that $411 average, okay, I look into the 3 bedrooms in 𝓚, all right, and the average size of that 3 bedrooms in 𝓚 is 1,003 to 1,004 square feet. Okay, and based on this size, the average property price is about $2 million. Okay, taking into consideration of a first-time buyer with a property loan based on 75% LTV, the cash down payments and CPF is 25%, and with the buyer stamp duty, the cost of owning this unit is $567,000. Okay, if we take into consideration of investment returns in terms of renter, okay, so having an average renter in this location of 𝓚 for 3-bedroom of 1,003 to 1,004 square feet, the rent is actually 4,001 plus, and multiplied by 12 months, it's 48,000. Okay, so what's the cost of owning that properties, there is interest element, which is from the 75% loan, you have to pay the annual interest, and also that annual maintenance, okay, which is 411 multiplied by 12, and also that property tax, okay, and this give us the overall cost that have to be subtracted away from the income, okay, and that gives us a net income of 17,000. So the net income of 17,000, we divide it by the cost of owning that property, and that gives me a returns on equity of 3.1%. So the ROE in 1 year is 3.1, estimated to be 3.1% for a maintenance of $411. So the potential of owning a mega development is that because of lower maintenance fee. So now the maintenance fee, I mean, it's just lower by about $100, okay, from 411 to 315. You know what is the difference? Applying the same calculations for a 3-bedroom in Normanton Park, which is averaging 947 square feet for actual unit that is in 03-68, and the price is, current price is 1.556 million. The net income is 15,000, and we take the 15,000 divided by the down payment, same thing, same formula, we get a higher returns on equity. So the potential of owning a mega development, okay, it's better as the maintenance fees is low. Okay, another reasons why investors buy mega developments is for that price protection. Okay, when we say price protection, I'm referring to the transaction prices is very well supported by surrounding transactions. You know, valuations of a property take into consideration of recent transactions and its recent neighborhood transactions in that development. So if you are in a boutique development, if there's only 20 or 30 units, all right, usually there is very few transactions. And whenever there is a transactions that is below market price or below valuation, it will disturb the whole development pricing. But if you are in a mega development, because there is a lot of transactions, one such transactions that is way below the market price will not overall disturb the development valuations. Okay, so I can show you even here is that based on the transactions, all right, that is that we have found in this the top 5 condo with highest number of property profitable transactions in 2021, which means from January till right now May 2021. The top 5 condos that experience the highest number of profitable transactions is actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and these are the 5 developments here. Okay, guess what? 3 out of 5 are mega developments. Okay, over here I can show you in the 𝓚𝓸𝓻𝓴, the Minton, and also Sim Urban Oasis. So these are all the current resale condos that have experienced the highest transaction, profitable transactions. Okay, so I want to illustrate a point is about price protection. Okay, so let's take a look at the 𝓚𝓸𝓻. So the 𝓚𝓸𝓻 itself has about 1,715 units out of the 10 transactions in the caveat that I have reviewed this afternoon. Okay, I have determined that 9 out of 10 are profitable, and this is taken away from the source square foot, all right, square foot website. So it shows me out of the 10 transactions, 9 is profitable. So I zoom in to find out what is the one that is not profitable. Actually, the one that is not profitable is not that it's not profitable, but the system actually didn't show it's profitable because it didn't show the new sales price when it's purchased. All right, there are transactions, there is no caveat lodged from the previous owner when they bought direct from the developer. It could be due to the fact that they are not taking loan. It could be due to any other reasons. There was no caveat lodged. So when there's no caveat lodged, there's no record of the transactions. But we all know that there is, if the 𝓚𝓸𝓻 is bought direct from the developer, the price will be much lower than the current sold price of $1,937 per square foot in May 2021. So for that, my verdict is for the month of May alone, the 𝓟𝓸𝓻 is 100% profitable. So 10 out of 10 transactions are profitable. Okay, then I look into another mega project, which is Sims Urban Oasis. There's 1,024 units. There are 4 transactions in May, and sourced from square foot. Also, there is 4 transactions out of that square foot actually present 3 that is profitable. So out of 4, 3 that is profitable. So I zoom into that unit, same thing, that is not profitable. Okay, why is it not profitable? Because this unit in 0543, it was transacted in firstly bought in 2015 from new sales, that means direct from developer, new launch purchase. And then subsequently it was sub-sale in November 2018, and that sub-sale, the second buyer, okay, this is the first buyer, second buyer is sub-sale, and the third buyer who came in buy from the second buyer, and there is a loss here because it is a sub-sale. So the loss is due to sub-sale. So my verdict is 4 out of 4 transactions are profitable when bought direct from developer. All right, that's the price protection for mega development if you bought direct from developer. And the other projects that I've seen is the 𝓮𝓚. The 𝓮𝓚 is 100% profitable. 9 out of 9 transactions in May is all profitable. So I prove a point that mega projects, as compared to it is proven that mega projects gives you 100% profitable if you buy direct from developer. Okay, but what about versus the surrounding properties that is around the mega projects that is not so mega? Okay, so for example, the 𝓮𝓚, there is a 1,145 units. Near to it, there is Stars of Kovan and also Tembusu, and these are all less than 400,000 units development. Okay, so if we look at the mega projects like the 𝓮𝓚, it has actually more profitable transactions and higher profit as compared to the neighboring projects that is not mega developments. So in this case, profitable developments for January 2021 till now, May 2021, the 𝓮𝓚 have 24 counts of profitable transactions, whereas Stars of Kovan is 6 count and Tembusu is 5 count. And in terms of the average profit, okay, we can see that the 𝓮𝓚s have actually experienced even almost doubled the profits as compared to the surrounding projects that is not the mega developments. So there is this very interesting facts that we have derived, that mega developments actually provides more support for capital gain. All right, another very important reasons for mega development, it is a priceless ownership. Okay, especially now during COVID-19. All right, during this time of our life that we are enclosed at home and by default work from home, okay, you need to have facility that is at your home vicinity. Okay, so mega developments provides a lot of facilities. So in this case, Normanton Park, it comes with 500,000 square feet of facilities. Can you believe it? 500,000 square feet of facilities and a 150-meter pool at Normanton Park. What's the Olympic size pool? It's 50 meter, right? So it's like 3 times the Olympic size pool, right? So residents will be spoiled of choice which pool to use, right? So what I'm trying to say is that there's so much facilities, and for that limitless facilities and also nearby amenities, you'll be spoiled of choice for retail and also restaurant selections surrounding and within Normanton Park. So we all are actually amazed when we take a look at these mega developments. You know, the newer mega developments that we see, there is more additions as compared to the older mega developments, and developers and providing more and more facilities, all right, for buyers. So if you are staying at home and work from home and you cannot travel, you know, you can have the comfort and security of Normanton Park at home. Okay, that's cool. let's move on to my next insights. So I'll just talk about product. So now I'm moving on to price. Okay, for those of you who are investors who wants to compare from one project to another project, okay, this will be interesting to you. And if you like to look at numbers, this will be very interesting to you. All right. Nevertheless, if you're a home buyer that you want to look for a price to sell property, okay, this is for you too. So first of all, I would also want to share with you a little bit of today's market, because today's market is like on the uptrend. Actually, ever since the last cooling measure in the mid of 2018, okay, you know, the property prices continue to creep up. And over the years, from second quarter 2018 till the first quarter of 2021, we have experienced 8 quarters of upbeat numbers that is presented by URA PPI, Property Price Index, and only 3 downs in Property Price Index. And that gives us an effective property gains of 8.5% over a period of less than 3 years. Okay, so what this means to us is that the whole Singapore property price, all right, in this aspect is measured by Property Price Index. But how about that specific district or that specific region? Because this is a composite of all the regions and all the districts in Singapore. So it may not represent that your district or this Normanton Park district or this region has grown by 8.5%. Okay, similarly, the figures that have shown this year first quarter, they have gone up 3.3% is the overall Singapore. And also in April, another price up of 1.5%. And in May, another condo price up of 0.9% as estimated by SRX. So you can see that price continue to rise in the first quarter, April and May. So that is like island-wide, right? So the question now is, how about Normanton Park? In Normanton Park locations, is the property price to sell? Or the developer is actually following the property price index and increase the price by 8.5%, and first quarter increase another, 3%, and second quarter and April and May increase again. Okay, is it attractive price now? Okay, so that is the question that most buyer would like to find out. And this is what I have to share with you. Okay, firstly, I want to explain to you Normanton Park is it's a property that is situated in RCR. RCR is the rest of the core region. So it's over here, it's in District 5. Okay, it's in the southern part of Singapore. And in the planning area is called Queenstown. Okay, it's Queenstown planning area. So is there price growth for RCR, District 5 and Queenstown planning area like the PPI that I just shown you over the last 1 year? Okay, this is what I want to show you. I'm going to show you longer terms. In terms of the last 5 years, the RCR growth is as much as 18%. Okay, that is from the year 2015 to December 2020. The price has actually gone up from 1,003 to 1,005 PSF. All right, that is the 5-year growth, 18%. And for the 10 years growth for RCR is 62.5%. Okay, and for that 15-year growth is 209%. So as you can see that the longer you hold on to that properties in that region, the higher is that growth. Okay, but the other thing is that over the last 5 years, RCR have actually grown 18.3% now. Okay, so I just want to take a look at 5 years. So over the next, I will narrow down to District 5 because in RCR there's a lot of districts. So how about District 5 only? So District 5 is actually experiencing a growth of 26%. So compared to RCR 18%, District 5 outperformed RCR. So because RCR got a lot of other districts, right? But District 5 is one of the better growth potential district. So District 5, 26%. Okay, narrow down further, in District 5, there's a Queenstown planning area. Queenstown planning area is 16%. Okay, so 16%. So as compared to District 5 is still better. Okay, so in Normanton Park itself, what are the current new launches in RCR that is in comparisons to Normanton Park, which is also in RCR? So it'd be good to for us to find out in the RCR region, okay, rest of the core central region, which is the outskirts of the core region, whether Normanton Park is an attractive price compared to the rest of the RCR project selling price. So currently the average selling price for the past 6 months is 1769 PSF. So Normanton Park was launched in this year. Okay, anyone remember which month and which day in 2021? Which month and which day Normanton Park was launched? Any idea? January, yes. Which day? Okay, I got that information from our project staff, and it's 16 January. Kenny Low, well done. 16 January. Okay, correct. Normanton Park was launched on 16 January. So from 16 January to 10 June. Today is 10 June, right? All right. So we take the price, the average price from 16 January until 10 June. The average price is 1769 per square foot. Later on, I will tell you what is the current price, okay? Or if the price is creeping up and going up, okay? I will explain to you. So now the average price is 1769. Let's take a look at the rest of the RCR prices. Okay, so wow, so many development in RCR. Yes, indeed, there's quite a lot of development in RCR. But in District 5 itself, okay, Normanton Park, there's only 3 development in RCR, District 5. So Normanton Park is $320 per square foot lower than the RCR average, and the lowest in District 5. And can you believe it? The average RCR is about more than $2,000 per square foot. Okay, so it means that Normanton Park is actually pretty attractive if you compare to the rest of the RCR projects and also District 5. Okay, otherwise, let me just show you what are the different bedroom prices as compared to the RCR project. So Normanton Park is here. So that price for 1 bedroom starts from 943,000. Okay, the nearest projects that is near to Normanton Park is actually Sterling Residences. And as you can see, the price, it's from 1.02 million. Okay, it's higher. And then there's Avenue South Residences. For that 1 bedroom, it starts from 1.153 million. It's higher, isn't it? Landmark is 1.121 million, and Riviera is 1.48 million, and One Pearl Bank is 1.324 million. So in RCR, among all the nearby RCR projects, 1 bedroom of Normanton Park could be up to 537,900 lower than nearby RCR project. Can you believe it? Which means it is priced to sell. Next, how about a 2-bedroom units? The 2-bedroom units could be up to 964,000 lower than the nearby RCR project. It is only 1.195 million. If you take a look at the rest of the projects that is nearby RCR projects, it can actually cross 2 million for a 2-bedroom unit. So it's like a steal, isn't it? All right, it is 964,000 lower. How about a 3-bedroom unit? Okay, a 3-bedroom unit in Normanton Park is 1.556 million. And the nearby developments that is, you can take a look. One North is about 3-bedroom is from 2 million. Riviera is 2.7 million. Landmark is 2.2 million. One Pearl Bank 2.5 million. Avenue South 1.9 million. And Cambridge Hill 1.7 million. So Normanton Park is priced very attractive at almost 1.1 million below the nearby RCR project. Okay, then moving on to a 4-bedroom, similarly is attractively priced, is about $1 million lower than the nearby RCR projects. Wow, there is also 5 bedrooms units. Okay, it is also competitively priced against nearby projects. So I've just explained to you that the pricing of Normanton Park is seriously priced to sell. Price to sell means developer price it attractively to sell their projects. Okay. Next, if they have priced it attractively, wouldn't it be now or later? Maybe later they even price it more attractively. Then why is it right now is the best time to buy Normanton Park? So I would like to explain to you whether this is the best time to buy Normanton Park. Okay, let's take a look at the performance of mega developments that is spread over the last 3 years. Okay, so these are all the mega developments that was launched during all these dates here. Okay, starting from June 2018. Okay, June 2018, the launch of Affinity at 𝓝𝓸𝓻𝓴. All right, followed by the latest launch of mega development in January this year, Normanton Park. Okay, these are all more than 1,000 units development. Okay, the first batch of mega developments, they are all launched in 2018. Okay, and these are all almost sold out in less than 3 years. Okay. I just received the news that 𝐺𝑎𝑟𝑑𝓻𝓴 has already fully 100% sold. Okay, this is 100% sold already. No more. All right. So we are left with 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So given another few more days or few more weeks, all these will be 100% sold. So now we are left with all this development. Okay, that is launched in 2019. As you can see, 2019 itself is also like more than 75% sold. Okay, and for Florence, more than 87% sold for Treasure and at Tampines, and Park Clementes is like more than 79% sold, and Avenue South Residence is more than 66% sold. So right now in Normanton Park, let me just tell you this: over the last 6 months, it is 47% sold. And the remainder 53%, okay, this is only 6 months, you know, so there is ample time to sell the rest of the 53%. So actually the performance of mega project is doing very well in Singapore. So let's take a look at the remainder stocks. For mega projects, they are all located in OCR and RCR. So all that I've shown you that was launched since 2018 till now, all these mega projects is situated in OCR and RCR. So in order to sell out all the OCR and RCR projects, I need to take a look what is the number of unsold, uncompleted units in OCR. Currently, it's at 6,008. Okay, and based on last year 2020 numbers, okay, year 2020 numbers, it is transacted at 4,003. So if the whole year transacted at 4,003, I just take 6,008 divided by 4,003. Very simple. In the next 1.5 year, considering the rate of selling is same as 2020 for 2021, OCR project will all be sold out within 1.5 years. How about RCR? Now RCR leftover is about 7,007 unsold, uncompleted units. Last year transactions is registered as 4,001. Same thing, take this, divide by this. I have 1.8 years. RCR project, considering the same rate of selling, it will be all gone by 1.8 years. So developer is going to take less than 2 years to sell out OCR and RCR project. And what this means to you as a buyer is that you better act fast, because in the next 1.5 to 1.8 years, all these stocks will continue to be sold, and there will be effects when all these stocks are sold. In fact, in the whole of Singapore, the overall stocks is depleting. Okay, that means the unsold, uncompleted unit, the new launches, is getting lesser and lesser. And there's also low pipeline supply. So as you can see here, right now, the remaining unsold units is about 20,000. Okay, the units sold in the month of April to May is about 2,000. So the number is coming down. All right, so it comes down to probably about the end of June, it will be around 18,000 and 17,000. By then, it will be, you know, every single month is dropping. So if every single month is dropping, that means developer has lesser stocks. The chance of increasing price is a sure thing. Okay. In this case, I want to decode to you developer pricing strategy. Now, if I am a developer, so if I were to be a developer, if I have a lot of stocks and I don't have much time, I will have to price down. But if I have lesser and lesser stocks and I have time, so I will have to, I will want to increase price for that product. So let me decode to you what is developer pricing strategy. Is slowly but surely increase price will be the strategy for mega projects. Okay, take for example Park 𝑒𝑠𝑡𝑎. Okay, so Park 𝑒𝑠𝑡𝑎, these are the messages that we receive, okay, when we market that project. So Park 𝑒𝑠𝑡𝑎 in February 2020, okay, we received that there will be increase, all right, for the price increase for all units in Park 𝑒𝑠𝑡𝑎 will be effect from 9th of March. And then similarly, in the same year, okay, that is in July 2020, is like, 5 months later, there is also another price increase. Okay, so every now and then we receive price increment from instructions from the developer. So let me give you a case study on Park 𝑒𝑠𝑡𝑎 we have just shown you. Okay, the Park 𝑒𝑠𝑡𝑎 that is initial launch in 17 November 2018 is priced at 1,628 PSF. Then in a short of 16 months, okay, the price have actually gone up to 1,686, okay, still below 1,007. But give another 6 months for that same stack, that means it's stack 10, okay, one floor different, 13, 10, and 14, 10, okay, the price now have gone up to more than 1,008. So from 1,006, jump to 1,008. And that jump is actually 100,000 in 6 months. All right, same stack. So can you imagine this? You are slow in buying by 6 months. Then you have to pay 100,000 more. That's the game plan for the developer. That is price increase strategy. Okay, so right now Park 𝑒𝑠𝑡𝑎 only left with 3 units. Okay, so these are the 3 units that will make Park 𝑒𝑠𝑡𝑎 fully sold. Okay, so it's all on the ground floor. Okay, and you can see the price itself is $2,000 per square foot. Okay, and it's 1,007 per square foot for a big unit on the ground floor. Okay, so what this means is eventually from launch to TOP, the price at the last few units will be the highest, not the lowest. Okay, so these are the strategies that has been deployed for the mega projects. Okay, I'll give you another case study. For example, 𝓟𝓻𝓻𝓴 Residences. Same stack. Okay, this stack is stack 3. Okay, one floor different. One is on the 27th floor, one is on the 28th floor. And in short of 3 months, the increment is from 1,773 to 1,789. And this is like 12,000 over a period of 3 months. Okay, then another unit here that is at stack 16. Okay, stack 16. So over a period of 2 months, same thing. All right, higher floor unit is cheaper than a lower floor unit. Okay, the 39th floor is priced at 1,986, and the 38th floor after 2 months is priced at more than $2,000 PSF. So you can see actually the strategy is constantly increasing price for new launch. So Normanton Park average price in the last 6 months is 1,769 PSF. So the question is, when was the last time new launch price in 𝑟𝑒𝑐 were at this level? Do you all know? Actually, currently, 𝑟𝑒𝑐 average price is not 1,007. All right, it is 2,000. Okay, it is 2,000, which is at this level. So if it's around 1,007, okay, 1,007, 1,007XX, what is that price? Okay, that is sometime in September 2018. So 𝑟𝑒𝑐 new launch price currently have already breached 2,000 mark in year 2021. 17XX 1,007 plus, which is what Normanton Park selling price is right now, is actually 2018 𝑟𝑒𝑐 new launch price. Okay, see the price difference from 2,000 and 17XX. Okay, so this is the price difference that is make it so attractive. Okay, what about the price of the recent mega project in 𝑟𝑒𝑐? Okay, they have all increased up to 250,000 since launch. And this price growth is for a 1,000 square feet unit. Okay, for ease of presentation, I just take an example of 1,000 square feet unit. Okay, multiply by the per square foot difference from launch till now. Okay, this is what I have. Say, for example, for 𝓟𝓸𝓻𝓴 Residences, it was launched in July 2013. It's just about 3 years ago. Okay, if you have bought 3 years ago, your paper profit is 227,000. Can you believe it? All right, and that is for the rest of the other projects, mega projects. And right now in Normanton Park, it have just launched in January 2021. Okay, currently the price, average price that have, the appreciated is 35,000 only. It is still way to go for growth potential. Okay, there's still way to go for growth potential. So in conclusion, Normanton Park is lagging 𝑟𝑒𝑐 new launch prices, but will be increasing with pricing strategy over time. Yes, it's a sure thing that it will be increasing, okay, with pricing strategy by the developer. So the price of Normanton Park right now is hitting 18XX soon. I just said 17XX, so it will reach 18XX soon. Over the last 5 months plus, it have increased by 35,000. Okay, as you can see, January launch is this. Right now, May, we have experienced this transaction price. So there is only a slight increment of about 2%. For that 1,000 square feet unit is 35,000. So what will happen is this. This is what I got from the developer sales team from ERA Trusted Advisor. Okay, what we got from the developer is Normanton Park new price list is out. Ladies and gentlemen, the price increase is between 12,000 to 38,000 across all units. Example, a 3-bedroom unit at 21st floor, 2173. For this 915 square feet 3-bedder, the current price, the old price, which is current price, is 1.591 million. Okay, the new price will be 1.611 million. So the price increment is only 20,000. But if you could save this 20,000, why not? So let me give you the good news. This old pricing or existing pricings is still on. Yes, it's still on. You hear it right, it's still on. But it's only until 13 June 2021. So today is 10 June. You only have 3 more days to act fast in order to save 20,000. Okay? Otherwise, it will increase by 20,000 for this unit. And for the rest of the unit, the price increase is between 12,000 to 38,000. Well, you can save this amount. Why not? If you really want to make a purchase in Normanton Park. So price is not getting lower, but stocks is definitely running out. So it is time to buy now before the price increment. Now, next up is Normanton Park is the only District 5 project with 1-bedroom unit. Okay, so in D5 currently, in District 5, the highest growth is District 5. I just told you in the last 5 years, highest growth District 5. And you can get the highest growth experience from 1-bedroom unit, but there's only one project that's selling that right now, and that is Normanton Park. Okay. And that 1-bedroom unit is also very attractively priced below $1 million quantum. And you got the highest chance to buy your best choice unit, isn't it? Okay, because there's 216 different unit and different floor for you to choose from. So you are spoiled of choice. You definitely can get your choice unit if you are going for the 1-bedroom unit. Okay, how about the 2-bedroom? Okay, which is very good for investment also. That's why it's depleting faster. And you know, Normanton Park 2-bedroom is selling very fast. And prices are also very, very attractive. So there's only left with 45 units, okay, currently priced at about 1.195 million. So if you take a look at that as compared to the rest of the development in RCR, District 5 looks like it's very attractive because it's the lowest price for 2-bedroom units. Okay, so check it out, and within the next 3 days, quickly put in your check and secure your 1-bedroom or 2-bedroom unit. They are selling out fast. So our home prices expect to rise in the near future. So today I'm going to talk about price again. I always hear the concerns of buyers that, you know, cooling measure is coming, then price is coming down, and seriously, is there really cooling measure? And the last that I have spoken to the ERA trusted advisors in our office direction with COO, I also pointed out that the first cooling measures that the government probably will implement is to increase the government land sales. And also for HDB is to increase the number of BTO flats. And we are actually seeing that that situation right now. And today URA have also released the confirmed sites and also this reserve site also has been triggered to be a confirmed site in that marina area. So right now, what I'm trying to say is that seriously, government is already putting in effort, okay, to introduce more land parcel for developer to purchase, to buy, because the developer need land banks in order to build homes. So we all know that the units are depleting, so they are buying land, right? So if they buy land, what will be the future launch price? So this is what I'm going to explain to you. So right now, there's a situation in the market that is any kind of developers that is developing homes, they need construction worker. So construction workers is unlikely to be from Singapore, right? Unlikely Singaporeans are construction workers. So most of our construction worker is from foreign country. So because of COVID-19, there's more challenges. Doesn't mean there is no foreign workers that is coming to Singapore. There is, but there is more restriction. So the outgoing construction worker that is foreigner versus the incoming construction worker is actually off balance. So there's more out than more in. So what this means is the cost of labor has increased, and also material costs are also ever rising. So it is also evidence from BCA that the tender price index for construction have also gone up by 6.3%, okay, over the last 4 years. So what will be the future launch price of new home? So let's take a look at the recent government land sales in the OCR. Actually, all the recent government land sales is in OCR. So let me just present to you the first one. Government land sale in District 24. Okay, that is 𝓝𝓸𝓻𝓶𝓪𝓷𝓽𝓸𝓷 Walk. That is the EC site. Okay, it's in OCR. And the land cost is 603 per square foot per prop ratio. What does that mean? That means there's cost of land that is per square foot at 603 per prop ratio. There is a break-even price that is presented by square foot with their calculators. It is about 1,000. Bear in mind that this may not take into consideration of the COVID-19 increased construction costs. Okay, so we do an estimation of the estimated future launch price by looking at the past 3-year launch and the profit the developer is making. It will be at least $1,200 per square foot for future EC in District 24, which is a new estate. That is 𝓝𝓸𝓻𝓶𝓪𝓷𝓽𝓸𝓷 Walk. Okay, next OCR GLS is in District 27. That's in Yishun. So future Yishun EC price will also be more than 1,200 per square foot. Okay, next District 19 also in OCR. Okay, this is Bartley View. This sales is done in January and it's awarded to 𝐒𝑡𝐴, and the future launch price will be estimated to be 1,008 per square foot. And there's another one in District 16, which is Tanah Merah Kecil, also OCR. Okay, estimated future launch price is 1,009 per square foot in OCR. Can you imagine Normanton Park is now 17XX? Huh? This is future OCR price in Tanah Merah Kecil. Okay, link. And next is another OCR in District 20. That's the Ang-Mo-Kio Avenue 1 site. Okay, that is recently concluded. And that break-even price is 17, estimated 17 or even more. There is an estimated future launch price of 2,001 per square foot. Can you imagine that? That is in Ang-Mo-Kio, that is District 20 OCR. So a summary of the future launch price of OCR projects. They are all higher. They will all be higher. Check this out. Okay. And they are higher because there's higher land costs. Why is higher land cost? Because it is bid and tender and submitted by all the hungry developer who is holding on to lesser and lesser units. So they need more land bank to build more development. So because of that, they all fight for the site. So if they can't buy one site, they have to fight for another site. So they have to bid higher prices. So because of that, there's higher land costs. And because of COVID-19, there is also rising construction costs. So right now, we can see that the future OCR price is actually higher than the current RCR price at Normanton Park. So Normanton Park now is about averaging 1769 PSF, right? If we compare to the Ang-Mo-Kio site for a 1,000 square feet unit, it can be up to 414,000 different. Can you imagine? RCR means a better region than OCR, right? But you are buying today's price for future RCR development, which can be even higher. So what about the future launch price for project in RCR? Check this out. The current selling price for RCR, okay, actually the developer experienced an average margin of 22%. Okay, that means from the purchase until they sold it, they earn about 22%. Okay, so the recent GLS, the government land sales in District 8, which is RCR, okay, district in Northumberland Road. Okay, this one is in the Farrer Park MRT area. The land cost is about 1,001. You know, the future launch price will be around 2,001 PSF for a Farrer Park area condo in the near future. When in the near future, government land sales is about 6 months to 9 months later, you'll be launched, you know. So it's like towards the end of this year or beginning of next year, this site will be launched and that launch price is about 2,001. So there's another recent transaction price, which is the recent en bloc sales of Katong Park Tower. And this is in District 15 RCR. So based on the square foot, very conservative, I put a break even like 1,008, I think it's more than that. Okay, but the average price, we are very confident that it is definitely more than 2,003 PSF. So with that, assuming 22% developer margin, okay, this will be the kind of future launch price for RCR, okay, District 8 and District 15 prices. Average price is about 2,002 per square foot. So with that, my advice to all you guys who are seriously thinking of making your mark at Normanton Park, okay, act now. Don't wait already. Because there is the fact that all these government land sales is coming on stream, okay, and it will be launched in the next 6 to 9 months. And by then, when the new level of pricing is out in the market, Normanton Park will not be selling 1,007, 1,008. All right, it will go above 2,000 also, following the trend of RCR, other RCR project. So for a 1,000 square feet unit at current purchase, you probably save this amount of money, or you can say that you have actually made a paper profit of more than 400,000 if you act now. Okay, so this is another illustration that I will show you. Future new launch will be higher than the current new launch price of Normanton Park. So Normanton Park is here. So if we compare to the 𝐒𝐡𝐴𝑟𝐺𝐿S government land sales in �ang-mo-kio in the next 6 to 9 months, it will launch. All right, it will launch at 2,001 plus per square foot. Okay, so you already on paper make 400 over 1,000 if you compare to OCR project, your RCR in Normanton Park. But a future RCR project, okay, you are also much more than the future launch RCR project. So by now, do you agree that this is the right time to buy? What do you think, guys, after speaking to you for the past 1 hour? Okay, I have covered product, mega development. I also cover about pricing, and the right time to purchase is now. Let me conclude tonight's sessions about the place. About the place, I'm going to talk about this place. Why is it so attractive for landlord or for people who is buying for investment purpose? And also, what are the growth catalysts in these locations? And also, why it is an all-time lifestyle place for making this a home. Okay, so first up, let's talk about right location. Okay, Normanton Park area is actually perfect accessibility. Okay, for those of you who drive, it's only 15 minutes drive to the city and also key landmarks. So, and then in the Masterplan 2015, it is also shown that there will be an underground tunnel to connect to West Coast for enhanced connectivity. So Normanton Park, there will be a future underground tunnel that will link to the West Coast route. So all these are perfect accessibility, okay? Be it whether you are going to the city area or you're going to the southern side of Singapore, to the eastern side of Singapore, to the north, to the west, it's all very accessible. And the developer is also planning a 2-year shuttle service to Kent Ridge MRT and Buona Vista MRT stations. So what about rentability? Okay, rentability is about tenant, isn't it? So if we take a look at Normanton Park, it's actually situated in this part of Singapore that is known as the Singapore Technology Corridor. The nearest one is Science Park 1 and Science Park 2, okay, followed by One North Business Park. So having said that, there's Science Park 1, Science Park 2, One North Business Hub. In Science Park 1 and Science Park 2, if you frequent these locations, there's lots of cafe and restaurants that is within minutes walk. And in terms of childcare, it's also minutes walks. So it's very, very convenient for all the nearby facilities. There's also big tenant pools from companies that is located at Science Park today. So in Science Park today, you see all these big brands. These are all the MNC company and technologies companies that's already here, okay, in Science Park. We're just next door to Normanton Park. And there's also additional big tenant pool in that One North location, okay? See, big tenant pool. So all these are your potential tenant. And we also did a study for projects that is nearer to One North Business Park, okay, as compared to further away from One North Business Park and Science Park. Okay, we take into consideration a basket of properties, basket A and basket B, whether it's within 1.5 kilometer or 1.5 to 3 kilometer from the One North Business Park. So these are all the condos that we put inside this basket. And we have found that the bar chart that is represented by the red color is actually condos that is within 1.5 kilometer away from One North Business Park experience more rental volume. That means there are more people renting, So there are more tenants. So chances of tenant replacement is, it's easily can find a tenant. And projects nearer to One North Business Park have also higher rental rates. Okay, higher rentals means higher renter. So in this case, the one that is nearer is shown by the blue color here. Okay, so it's actually higher, and every single quarter you can see that it's proven to be higher. Okay, in terms of property rent rate. And projects nearer to One North Business Park also have higher rental yield, okay, as compared to the one that is further away. So the nearer to the business park, the higher the rental volume, the higher the rental rates, the higher the rental yield. Okay, so just now earlier on, I talked about products of a mega development, also higher rental rates, right? Now you are next to the business park. confirm higher rental rates. Okay, what about near to good school? So over here within that 1 to 2 kilometer, I have NUS and all these good institutions that is situated within that 1 to 2 kilometer away from Normanton Park. So it's like the core center of all the education institute. So you know, NUS is voted as the world university ranking in Asia #1 institutions. So it actually have a lot of students and staff in this location. So therefore, our case study also shows that project near to NUS have really higher rental volume. Okay, as shown here, they're all higher. Okay, every single quarter, every single month, we track on condos that is within 1.5 kilometer away from NUS, they all experience higher rental volume and also higher rental yield. Okay, so what this means, you're near to the educational institutions, you get more tenant, and it's a guaranteed that the tenant is there, and it's also confirmed that your rental rate is higher. Okay, so that is about consistent rentability for this location. Next is also growth catalyst. You want to buy into locations that is catalyst of growth. So I would like to share with you the two catalysts of growth. The first one is the One North transformation. Okay, One North is like a kilometer away from Normanton Park. So currently in One North master plan, there's actually 8 distinct precincts under One North. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I would not want to go into detail, but I just want to share with you. Every time there is an announcement on any one of the precincts that is transforming, you know, from one stage to another stage, there's actually price increment to the nearby properties, and very interesting studies that we have done. Okay, and over in One North, actually, it housed a lot of successful startup. Okay, such as Bloc 71, which is the launch pad at One North. Okay, this is where startup like Carousel, 99.co, Shopback, and I Grew Home. These are all the startup that grew from Bloc 71 at One North. So what's the implication here? We have a lot of successful startup. It also acts as a catalyst for a new entry, for more talents, okay, and investment into One North, and also increasing demands for home around this area. So you know that One North is actually quite big in that Queenstown planning area. So this is One North itself. This is Queenstown planning area. Normanton Park is just next to that One North area. Okay, this is the effect. Every time there is anything about One North announcement that is growing, it's launching this, launching that. Okay, the per square foot price actually has been climbing. Okay, and the volume also has been growing in terms of the condominium transaction volume, okay, and the effects of One North development. And let me tell you this, One North is not finished, it's not a finished product. It is still growing. So this place, this technology, Singapore technology locality is still growing. It's like the Silicon Valley in USA. This is like the Silicon Valley in Singapore. It is still growing. Innovations is still growing in this place. Okay, and therefore I believe that the transaction volume or price is still growing. Okay, so what's new and what's next in One North is this. Okay, this logo is Razer, this logo is Grab. These are the big companies that's coming our way to One North. Okay, Razer Southeast Asia HQ in Q3 this year, Grab HQ in Q4 this year will coming to One North. There's also a Rochester Commons, which is a development of this area, another transformation. And also Dover Knowledge District and Biopolis Phase 6. So these are all the transformations that are still growing in One North. So what's new in One North? There are so many things, okay, including a white site that is for future development, and also the Dover Knowledge District and the rest. So what this means is there's a timeline here that I'm going to show you, and One North is in that transformation. So yeah, you will buy into Normanton Park, there's a chance that this development will ride with the growth of the developments in One North transformation. Okay, so riding on the growth phase of One North transformation, these growth catalysts will bring our current positioning to a new price level. Okay, over the next possibly 10 to 20 years. Okay, this is where another strong growth phase that will be witnessed by the One North transformation. Okay, another longer term growth catalyst is the Greater Southern Waterfront. Actually, the Greater Southern Waterfront is a big project and a big growth area that the government has announced. And Normanton Park is just like 1.5 kilometers away from the Greater Southern Waterfront. And this is a super growth area in the next 5 to 10 years. You know that 𝐶𝑒𝐴𝑚𝑒 Country Club is already taken back by the government, and work will be starting by the end of this year, and possibly next year you'll start to see land tender and also BTO that is coming up in that locality. So what this means is there will be news, right? There will be media, there will be coverage that what is coming up in this location. And all these will also give reasons for developer to raise their price in Normanton Park. Okay, for sure, this will act as catalyst for price growth. So Greater Southern Waterfront will have another very interesting concept, is the CPD 3.0. I don't know whether you hear about this, but actually in the CPD planning, there is CPD 1.0, CPD 2.0, and now CPD 3.0. CPD 1.0 is actually Shenton Way. Okay, back in the 1980s, Shenton Way looked like this. But right now, in the 2020, 20 years later, Shenton Way looks vibrant. But now Shenton Way is like CPD 1.0. So the 2.0 is actually Marina Bay. So Marina Bay in year 2000 looked like this, but in 2020, Marina Bay looks like this. Okay, that's 20 years, right? So right now, CPD 3.0, where is it? It's actually at the Tanjong Pagar District Park and City Terminus. And right now, it looks like this. Who knows what's going to happen in the future? But I know for sure that this transformation will bring about capital gain in properties near to that CPD. Let's reflect on CPD 2.0 Marina Bay. So when the news is out that Marina Bay will be CPD 2.0, ever since the price has been escalating. Okay, so do you think that the future Greater Southern Waterfront new CPD 3.0 will benefit Normanton Park, which is just about a kilometer away from Greater Southern Waterfront? Will it be similar to CPD 2.0, like those properties that is within 1 kilometer away from the Marina Bay area? My bet is yes. So what makes Normanton Park a lifestyle home, besides being a good investments for renter and also for capital gain due to the growth catalyst? It's about home. We all know that in COVID-19, you know, it's so important to have a cozy home, and it's so important to be close to nature. Okay, because the air we breathe in is so important nowadays. All right, it has to be open, circulating, and clean air. Okay, so you all know what I mean. It's the kind of lifestyle that we desire. Okay, during this unprecedented pandemic time that we all are confined in a small space. So what we want is the nature and the lifestyle of getting to nature and the open space. So where am I coming from is Normanton Park is a great investment property. It is also a place that we can call home to the nature. So it's about connecting to nature. I'm one person that loves nature. I love to go for nature walk, nature climb, and nature trail run. And I enjoy the air, the fresh air, and the openness of the nature. And it gives me the feeling of freedom and also the feeling of life. So connecting to nature, and seriously, if you look at all the projects that is in Singapore, Normanton Park is surrounded by nature, natural reserve, huge natural reserve surrounding Normanton Park, which is that 𝓝𝑑𝓻𝓶𝓪𝓷𝓽𝓸𝓷. So you can see, wow, abundance of like forest surrounding Normanton Park. So within Normanton Park itself, the landscape that is designed by the architect, okay, actually created a lot of nature inside that development. So it is, I understand that it's 80-20, and 80% is for landscaping and 20% is site coverage. So for the 80% of that 660 square feet site area, the largest in 𝓟𝓻𝓴, like 9 football field. 80% of 9 football field is all landscaping. So can you imagine how much greeneries are there in that development? And for that 6 hectares of landscaping, okay, it comes with a majestic Amazon River that is, I mean, it's inspired by the majestic Amazon River that blends into the immense, into nature. So it's really the kind of lifestyle that is inside Normanton Park. And outside Normanton Park, okay, this is Normanton Park. Outside Normanton Park, you have that 𝓚𝓚𝓻 Park, okay, which is just showing you surrounding Normanton Park. And then there is that 𝐻𝑜𝑚𝑒 Park. And then there's that 𝓚𝓚𝓻𝓴 Park. And also the 𝓟𝓪𝓻𝓴 Hill Park. And also that Mount Faber Park. So all this park is next to Normanton Park. And that 𝓚𝓚𝓻 Park alone is 3 times the size of VivoCity. Big or not? Okay, so you will be not short of fresh air, openness from the nature reserve. And why is it so lifestyle to live close to nature nowadays? Okay, let me tell you this. Greeneries can improve your physical and mental well-being of a person. And this is not taught by me, it's science talk that on an articles that we have extracted from Straits Times. Okay, so the nature that you are living close to is so important for your well-being. And recently there's a case that the government has actually even brought up to debate in the parliament, okay, which is on the 𝓝𝓚𝓻𝓿 forest. Okay, if you were to recall that recently there's a drone that is flown in and then went into social media, and then people came to know that this is the 𝓝𝓚𝓻𝓿 forest that is rezoned for residential use. Of course, that caused a big hoo-ha that there's more than 1,000 signatures that is garnered for petitions against this zoning as residential. That means residential means all this whole forest will be built into housing in the future. So that you can imagine these become buildings. Okay, so there's no more forest in the future. So this case was developed in the parliament, and many people call for conservation of greeneries for 𝓚𝓚𝓻𝓿 forest. So what this means is a lot of us actually desire to have more nature near to where we stay. So now Normanton Park is next to 𝓚𝓚𝓻 Park. So the question is, will 𝓚𝓚𝓻 Park be rezoned for residential use like 𝓚𝓚𝓻𝓿 forest? So can you imagine this? If you are now buying Normanton Park and you're next to 𝓚𝓚𝓻 Park, what will happen if 𝓚𝓚𝓻 Park is rezoned as residential? So you'll be next to another condo. Okay, the good news is no. 𝓚𝓚𝓻 Park is actually conserved. Under the Park and Trees Act 2006, it will not be developed into residential development. So the only residential development is actually Normanton Park. So you can enjoy the lifestyle at 𝓚𝓚𝓻 Park. So ladies and gentlemen, I would like to take this opportunity to thank you for your attention and also your patience with me and your time. And I am very happy to share with you that it's not all about money, it's not all about the profits that you make in a development. It's also about the lifestyle that you can enjoy. And I would like to conclude by saying that wilderness is not a luxury, but a necessity of the human spirits. So with that, I would like to thank everyone, and I want to wish everyone a good evening. Thank you very much.